Today, we're going to be talking to Amelia. Amelia, stage is yours.
Hi, I'm Amelia. I'm a part-time influencer and I currently have a full-time job as well. I'm in change management, so basically it's a project-based job. So it can be IT or non-IT, depending on what the company wants. Basically, it's just a project where you change a system or an app or something in the company.
Oh, okay. So it's like when they're trying to revamp.
Yeah,
Revamp.
you can say that.
Okay. So you said you're a part-time influencer, content creator. So that's what we're going to talk about today. I want to know what do you do? What do you do?
I understand like the millennials part, like they have a certain, so even my parents sometimes tells me like, you've been in change management for like a few years now, I think you should start applying for like a managerial role. So I don't think they know what I really do. And I think that's the problem. I mean, not really like a problem, but it's like a norm, like Asian culture wise. Really talk to your parents, like how the Western people do it, you know?
But we really want it though. We watch it so much on TikTok. We're like, I want to connect, but that's not their love language.
Yeah, that's really not them. Like they are more like strict parenting. So I think they definitely know about my full-time job. But this content creator job, I think they only found out per se about it when I included them in one of the videos.
Oh really?
Yeah, so it was like a family themed food, kind of like for Chinese New Year.
Okay.
Yeah, so they were here, and so I said, why don't you join in the video? So I think they actually had fun. They were like laughing and smiling when they were in the video. And then I think that's where they started asking like, oh, you get paid for doing like these kind of videos? And
how do you get paid for having
like,
fun?
Yeah,
That's
so
not like
it's like for them. So they were like, how much do you get paid? And stuff. And then they're like, really? So after that, it's like when I started showing them a few of the videos that I've done like previously. So then I think they kind of like get the gist of what this is as a part-time.
But like just for like understanding, for people to understand, like when we talk about parents, how old are your parents?
They are 65 and 66, yeah.
Oh, okay. So they but what did they do last time?
So my dad is a electrical engineer.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so
he's
he's
very, very traditional career.
Oh, actually, my
career path.
dad's family is more on the very traditional side. So my mom also, but I think they kind of like level up as they grow, I guess.
Yeah.
So they are a bit more modernized.
Okay.
Yeah, but my dad is quite traditional in the sense where like he is still like when you eat at the family table, like you all need to like sit together and eat and stuff like that. Yeah. So my mom like doesn't really care. She will like cook and then she leave it on the table. So
you eat when you want.
Yeah. That kind of way. And then yeah, he is a bit like traditional. Like you need to like when Chinese New Year comes, you need to do a certain thing.
Okay.
Like that, yeah.
So macam like when it comes to what is your perception as you coming from like your generation perception of a career?
I think for like in this generation and in this time where we are at now, career wise is very diverse. There's no, for me also, I think I've learned that there's no one specific like career path or anything like that anymore, because like literally like even live stream or like being a host and stuff is also earning like good money and even better money than my full-time job. So
Tell your boss.
so yeah, I think like my definition of career now is like it could be anything as long as it earns you like money.
But does it match your parents' expectations?
No.
Like, what did you study in school?
I did psychology.
Oh, okay. Where?
Yeah, in UCSI.
Oh, Bukit Jalil.
Taman Connaught.
Taman Connaught.
The super long
Cheras.
parking lot. Yeah.
Okay. So like, cause like for me, right, I studied to become a lawyer. I did everything I could to become a lawyer. I wanted to be a lawyer since I was 7. Okay, I was that girl that wanted to be a lawyer since I was 7.
The
So I
one
did
that set
everything.
her goals
So my
straight.
parents were very happy. Yeah. My parents were like,
Lawyer
Lawyer girl. So I did everything they could. They sent me abroad. You know, I did everything I needed to do to become a lawyer. And then one day I decided, nope.
Oh no.
So
Are
they are
they mad?
dismayed.
They're so mad, right?
So, no, I mean, it wasn't great. I wouldn't say mad. I would rather they get mad, to be honest. And you see, like, I think the generation that believes a career should be a certain specific way would be like our parents. Or my parents. Actually, our parents, right? I don't know
They're
how to
still
create
not that far.
Yeah,
but
they're not very
yeah,
far
like,
away. And I think when you come to the millennial side, we're more like, it could be, but we have a hard time kind of accepting it because we've been fed with like a certain kind of idea. Like for me, I'm still like, content creator.
You're still like not.
I'm not I not to say I'm not convinced. I'm just like, could it really go that far? Could it really go that far? Could it really go that far?
I guess it could like there are so many famous ones like So I'm Jen stuff like that.
Oh yeah,
She
that's
started having like her own
my God.
brand
Yeah,
and
for
everything.
sure.
Yeah, I think if you, I don't really have the time to do it like full time.
It's
so
a lot of work,
yeah, it's a
right?
lot of work. So I would rather like do it as like a part time. So as and when I'm free, I just take on the job, and if I'm not free, then I just don't take on the job. So it's like more manageable that way, because once you take on the job, there's like the deadline and timeline. You
Of
know,
course.
you need to send the draft, and then you need to
Edits.
edits and voiceovers, and like if there are any changes, then you have to
Within a
reshoot
certain
and stuff
time
like
frame
that. Yeah, so and then plus a full-time job, then
Uh-huh.
you need to really manage your time.
So the real question is, would you leave your full-time job for this? Is it worth it? Does it make sense? Do you think it's stable enough? Is it stable enough? Do you think it's stable enough?
I would not leave my full-time job for this, but that's because I think I'm very comfortable with
Your parents
The thing is like I don't mind being like okay, let's put it this way. Like having a full-time job means I know that at every month end I have a salary. Okay. So being a full-time content creator is different because you really need to
Chase for your money.
chase for money, and you really need to put yourself out there,
Yeah.
your branding and everything, and you have to consistently post. Like you need to think of ways to be engaging and stuff like that. It's like a lot of work because like sometimes I wake up and I just don't feel like shooting, or like I'm not in the mood to like.
And one day suddenly you wake up, your face are like sambab when you sleep on your pillow. Then what? What do you shoot? Your feet?
Yeah, then you cannot, So it's like it's a bit like stressful because like you don't have a fixed thing. It's like
Sure.
when you have a job, you have money, and even with the money that you get, right, you don't get paid like immediately.
90 days.
Yeah, you get paid like 60 or like 90 days
Imagine not having
after.
pay for 90 days
Yeah,
from
that's
your
what-
stable job.
exactly. So I personally wouldn't want that because I'm too tired.
But I mean, like,
Too
imagine if
content.
you have like a huge chunk, right? So you're like a bigger content creator and you always have money rolling. Because from like the past 90 days, there's something that comes today, and then for the next one,
So
maybe that's okay.
That's okay. So like when I take on part time, right? So what I like is like sometimes like on a certain month, it's like suddenly I have like more money this month, because the money just comes in.
Yeah.
So it's like a mystery box.
It's
and
like a
like
present.
it's like a present for yourself because you don't know like when the money is coming in.
Yeah.
And then
And you
suddenly
forget
like
sometimes.
Yeah.
Or maybe you
oh my
forget.
goodness,
I mean,
I forget like so many of the campaigns that I did.
have you ever done a campaign without being paid?
That's the thing, I don't even know
don't
because
try.
I don't remember.
Ayo.
So after I done it, then I don't remember. But maybe like sometimes when I look back at my videos, right, and I'm like, hey, wait a minute, did I get paid for this one yet?
You have to track.
So I have to like track back. So it's a bit tiring, but you
Uh-huh.
have to keep track of everything for yourself, lah. So personally for me, I wouldn't quit my full-time job.
So still not there. So you're not. That's why I think you're on like the end of the Gen Z.
I'm like in the middle of both.
Because if you ask the ones that are like the peak of Gen Z, they're like, yeah, of course.
I mean, like I understand that
Or is it
life.
true?
I mean, okay. Everyone always thinks like it's the glam life, like content creator. Like even my friends, they always say like, I mean, yeah, like you get free stuff, you get like a product sponsorship, and then you get paid for doing videos and stuff like that. I mean, it was fun and stuff like that, but sometimes it gets so tiring. Like oh, I have to shoot this again. Like it's so boring.
You have
Like
to repeat.
and you need to really think like of new ways on like the angle, like how you want to go about shooting it.
Because
It's
it's
like
I think I am that generation that wants something of their own.
sometimes
whatever
I
it
think
is, as long as it's
about
mine.
that also, but then it's just, I'm too lazy.
To have something that's yours.
Yeah.
Maybe not yet.
Maybe not yet. I mean, for now, I think like I wouldn't quit quit my full-time job right now. It's probably because it's not like very stable yet. So I think I'm okay with doing part-time. So I grow my followers at the time being. So maybe one day if I get like big enough, then I will probably do it full-time. So I did think about this like at one point of my life where there were just so many jobs coming in, and then I like couldn't keep up. Then I was like, should I just quit my job? But then
It wasn't enough.
it was yeah.
Fair.
So yeah, unless like if I'm like married, and then if like my husband like fully
Tai.
supports this dream of mine, and like if he's like able to provide and stuff, and if he's okay with it, then at least there's someone you can rely on, because you don't get money every month, right? You're not like stable. So
That means I want to become Tai now.
I mean that's
I like
every
that.
girl's dream.
Inside your dream. Even in Islam, right? They say like when your husband is supposed to like
Take care.
take care of you, right? But I feel like if he does that, I kind of owe him something else.
Yeah, that's
Is it
a
bad
mindset.
thing? It's like a mindset.
It's a
right?
mindset thing, yeah.
Maybe it's an inferiority complex. Okay, I want to ask you something. Do you agree with buying followers?
Ooh, touchy topic.
Jangan touchy tau. Ni discussion je.
Agree.
Jangan touchy.
Do I agree with it?
Would you do it?
Okay, if I was starting out, I think I would. Okay, I think like the problem is, right, to be an influencer, you need to have a
Traction.
follower base. Okay, so the problem is like, actually I've seen a few people who have very less followers, but their videos and their video quality and stuff is actually really good. But the only problem is because they don't have followers. And sometimes I feel like just because you don't have like followers, but your video is really great, like you're gonna condemn
Every
someone.
case lah.
Yeah, so
depends
like,
on the thing also.
you can't just condemn someone just because they don't have followers, you know. And like I think what matters like in content creating is actually the video quality itself and like how good their editing and how it comes out to their
Or they come up with
audiences.
their own identity. Honestly,
Yeah.
I feel not everyone can create like great editing.
Yes.
Right? But I feel I honestly like influencers to have their own identity. Like when
Mhm.
so one of them, right? I watched his video and he started the video, hey hello, and I'm just like that
Oh
thing
my
you
god,
do that.
the movie review guy! I know!
So
He's so funny. I enjoy
I watched
his
that video so
humor
many times
every
at home
time,
and my
yes.
kids are walking around, hey hello, hey hello. And it's been a thing. But I mean, are his video qualities like amazing?
No, but he has
No.
humor.
Yes, that's the thing.
That's his brand.
Every case kind of thing, and I love him. I love him because he's so memorable, and that's what you need, right? I mean, that's how the celebrity, like the entertainment industry, is. Also.
Exactly.
You don't have to be like the most beautiful because you can never be the most beautiful. You can never have the best editing skills, but you can create your own identity.
So that's why I feel like it's a waste, and it's so sad to see like them not being acknowledged just because they don't have like. So I think like they should buy followers to like
start, to jumpstart,
to jumpstart. Yes. So once you are like better already, then
You will
I'm
have
sure
your
your followers will start flowing in. You
That's
know.
nice. That is a nice thought.
So yeah.
Do you agree? Do you agree with influencers? Do you guys agree with influencers buying followers? Are you on the same team as Amelia and I, or are you on like a no buying followers team?
Like that's cheating kind of
Cheating, man.
thing.
No, because you still have to do the work.
Exactly.
You can't
yeah.
just buy and be quiet, right?
I think it's like cheating because like some people like they have principles, so they really like work for it versus someone who just buy and then they get the job, you know.
Faham?
So yeah, but I think in this world you need to fight for the things that you want, and if
Fight
you're
for
not gonna do anything, then there's always someone out there who's just gonna steal your job from you. I mean, even in corporate, the politics and stuff like that. I'm sure
True.
you've all been through that. So
This is a worldwide politics.
Yeah.
You think corporate is politics? It's like an office politics, and this is like worldwide politics.
Exactly.
You're fighting with the world. So I mean, you do what you need to survive, right? No judgment.
exactly.